We had done a lot on adverbs. We did the 6 different kinds of adverbs. Then we did formation of adverbs. How are adverbs formed? And now we are going to do comparison of adverbs. Okay? Comparison of adverbs. Only some adverbs of time, adverbs of degree, and adverbs of manner have 3 degrees of comparison. So not all. Only some adverbs, that adverbs of time, adverbs of degree, and adverbs of manner. Time, manner, and degree. These 3 adverbs have 3 degrees of comparison. 3 degrees of comparison. Such adverbs can be compared just like the adjectives. And that's what we are going to do today. Comparison of adverbs. Comparison of adverbs. And that's what we are going to look at today. And I said adverbs of time, manner, they have 3 manner and degree, they have 3 degrees of comparison. And such adverbs are compared just like the adjectives. Now we have few rules regarding the comparison of adverbs. There are few rules regarding the comparison of adverbs. The first rule is we have about 3 rules, and the first one says when an adverb is of 1 syllable, like soon, the comparative degree is formed by adding ER, and then the superlative degree is added by EST. Soon is a single syllable word. So you will get the 3 degrees are soon, you get sooner and soonest. It's very simple. Only thing we need to be a little careful. So the rule number 1, when an adverb rule number 1, when the adverb is of 1 syllable, 1 then in this case the comparative degree is formed by adding ER, by adding ER. When the adverb of 1 syllable is of 1 syllable, the comparative degree is formed by adding ER and the superlative degree and the And the superlative is formed. Superlative is formed by adding EST. EST to the positive degree. EST to the positive degree. Now we need to look at the examples here. Okay? What are the examples I have for you? We are looking at comparison of adverb. When an adverb of one syllable, if there is one, then the comparative degree is formed by adding ER, and the superlative is formed by adding EST to the positive degree. So one syllable word, soon, then you form the comparative by adding ER, superlative by adding EST. So you get soon, soonest. Okay? So now let's look at all the three degrees of comparison. First, we have positive, and then we have comparative, and we have the superlative. These are the three degrees of comparison in adverbs. What are they? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So we are talking about the rule number one. The first one is if the adverb, when the adverb is of one syllable. For example, soon. Now this is a single syllable word, soon. Then we have fast, fast. Then long, long. Hard, hard. Large, large. Shut, shut. Late, we have 7 words here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Similarly, 1, 2, 3. Now let's form the comparative and superlative degrees for each of these words. Now we said soon is a single syllable, so the comparative degree is formed by adding ER. So we write soon and we form by adding ER. ER. So we get the word sooner. Now let's do for all the words, okay? We get fast. Single syllable word, fast. So what do we get? Fast, and we add ER, faster. Then we have long. We have the word here, long, single syllable word, and we add ER, longer. Then hard. Hard. We form the comparative by adding er. Harder. Comparison of adverbs. When the adverb is formed of one syllable, the comparative degree is formed by adding R or ER. You can either do that by adding R, either R or ER, and the superlative is formed by adding EST to the positive degree, and that's what we are doing. So the single syllable words are soon, we formed sooner, fast, faster, long, longer, hard, harder. Now, large, there is a change in large. We already have E here, L-A-R-G, and you can either add R or ER. So here we are only adding R, larger. Similarly, short, shorter. Again, late. We already have E here, and you add only R. So in these two, large and late, the rest we use R, rest all we use ER for the comparative degree. Now we go on to the superlative degree. For soon, sooner, it becomes soonest. Soon, sooner, and then you put soon, and then you add EST. Soon, sooner, soonest. Soonest, EST. Fast, faster, fastest. Fast, faster. To form the superlative, we add EST to the positive. For the positive, we will add EST to get the superlative degree. So, fast, long, fast, long, hard. Then we have large, large, short, and last one, late. Now, how are we forming the superlative? By adding EST to the positive. Soon, soonest, fast, fastest. Long, longest. Hard, hardest. Large, largest. Then short, shortest. And finally, only one small change here, late, latest. So in 5, in both the numbers 5 and 7, in forming the comparative and superlative, here you have an extra E, so you only add R, you have an extra E, so you only add R here again, and then finally, for the superlative, you only put in ST because you already have there. Let's look at it again. Soon, fast, long, hard, large, short, late. All are single syllable word. Soon, to form the comparative, we add ER, sooner. Fast, we add ER, faster. Long, longer. Hard, harder. Large, larger. Only R is added. We have an extra E. Short, shorter. Late, later. Then, to form the superlative to the single syllable positive, you need to do add EST. Again for number 5 and 7, there's a small change. Sooner, soon, soonest. Fast, fastest. Long, longest. Hard, hardest, large, largest, short, shortest, and late, latest. So here you already have is, so you put st. So now to form the superlative degree for the comparison of adverb to the positive degree, you add er and exception to, and then to find the comparative degree, you to the single syllable either r or er is added. Now let's read aloud both all the three degrees of comparison. When the adverb of one syllable, when you get an adverb of one syllable, then you form the comparative degree by adding r or er to the positive. Then to find the superlative degree to the positive degree, you will add est, and you have two exceptions, that is the word large and late. Soon, sooner, soonest. Fast, faster, fastest. Long, longer, longest. Hard, harder, hardest. Large, larger, largest. Short, shorter, shortest, and finally you have late, later, latest, late, later, latest. Okay, so that's how we form the comparison of adverbs in the three degrees. We are now doing the second rule for the comparison of adverb, the second rule. And the second rule says, adverbs ending in y, ending in ly, form the comparator by adding more and the superlative by adding most to the positive degree before it. Okay? Now, rule number 2. So, we are going to do the rule 2. What are the rule number 2 says? The rule number 2 says, adverbs ending in ly, ending in ly. What happens to the ly? Form the comparator by adding more, by adding more and the superlative by adding most, to the positive degree, We are looking at the second rule. The second rule says, adverbs ending in ly, the positive degree, form the comparative by adding more, and we form the superlative by adding most to the positive degree. So you will get second word, you will get more, whatever, most, whatever. Okay? Now, Let's look at the examples I have for you. Positive, comparative, superlative. First word I have is gently. The adverbs ending in ly in the positive form the comparative by adding more. So what would it be? Gently, more gently. To the positive your degree you are adding more gently, and to form the superlative you add most, so it will be most gently. So you have gently, more gently, most gently. Gently, now let's look at it. So you have gently, more gently, and you add most gently for the superlative. Gently, more gently, most gently. Next word I have here is gracefully. Gracefully. It will be more gracefully, most gracefully. Next we have happily. Ly, adverb ending in ly, ly, ly. It will be more happily, most happily. Next we have wisely. Wisely, more wisely, most wisely. Then we have swiftly. More swiftly, most swiftly. Then slowly. Next is slowly, more slowly, most slowly. Next, last one, quickly. Quickly, more quickly, most quickly. Now, let's look at it once more. Now, we said adverbs ending in ly, 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 ly. All adverbs ending in ly. It forms the superlative and the comparative by adding more and most. So all adverbs ending in ly, gently, gracefully, happily, wisely, swiftly, slowly, quickly. For all these words, for all these adverbs, we have the word letters ly ending in ly. So when we to form the comparative and superlative, we have to add more and most. So the second will be more gracefully. And then to form the superlative, you have most. You have most gratefully. More and most. Most great. Most gracefully. Gently, more gently, most gently. Gracefully, more gracefully, most gracefully. And then the third one we have here is happily. So it will be more happily, more happily. And you have finally the third one, you have most happily, most happily, most happily. Gently, more gently, most gently. Gracefully, more gracefully, most gracefully. Happily, more happily, most happily. And then we have the fourth one, wisely, more wisely, more wisely. And we have most wisely. We have most wisely. More wisely, most wisely. Then the fifth one we have swiftly, most swiftly, most swiftly. More swiftly, more swiftly. And most swiftly, most swiftly. You have more swiftly, most. And then you have slowly, slowly, walk more slowly, or write more slowly. Finally, most slowly. She walks the most slowly, most slowly. And finally, we have quickly, quickly, more quickly, more quickly, most quickly, most. This second rule is very easy for us because the rule number 2, adverbs ending in ly to form the comparative by adding more and the superlative by adding most to the positive degree. Gently, more gently, most gently. Gracefully, more gracefully, most gracefully. Happily, more happily, most happily. Wisely, more wisely, most wisely. Swiftly, more swiftly, most swiftly. Slowly, more slowly, and most slowly. And finally, quickly, more quickly, and most quickly. And here you have an exception. The exception is early. The word early, you have a word early. And for the early, you have early. Now look at the word early, although it's ending in ly. We do not form this, but it has got a different spelling. That is early, earlier, earliest. So it says here earlier, earlier. We do not form, put more, but although it's ending in ly, although it ends in ly, this is the exception to the rule, earlier, and we form the superlative by simply different spelling, earliest. Earliest. Only one exception to the rule. Okay? Though it ends in ly, the comparative is formed differently, the superlative is formed differently. Early, earlier, earliest. Okay? So only that one small change. Otherwise, in adverbs ending in ly, you simply add more to the comparative, most to the superlative for all the positive degree. So you will write the more and then you write the positive, most, then you write the positive degree.